Well, the Greeks like drama, and they are certainly delivering it. During an emergency meeting in Brussels, Greece presented a new proposal of fiscal reforms. The Eurozone finance ministers are taking, however, a wait-and-see attitude. But this is what we know. Greece has until the end of this month to come up with about €1.5 billion. And there's concern that the outflow of money from Greek banks will only accelerate as we get closer. Arise News correspondent John Cookson is on the phone from Athens to bring us up to date. Good evening, John. Let's start with the mood in Athens. Is there a sense that a deal is going to get done?
Hi, Andrew. Great to be on the show. Good evening from Athens. There is a sense, I think, tonight of, I would say, 40% of the country believes that some deal can be struck. Others are thinking that it can't and that Greece will default on the IMF loan and that a deal would be struck pretty soon after the default. And then about 20% of people here, Andrew, think that Greece is going to default. So you've got a wide range, but generally speaking tonight, the Greek people think that a deal will be done. The Greek Prime Minister has been in Brussels today talking to creditors that the Eurozone and also the ECB, the European Central Bank, trying to make concessions and persuade the creditors that Greece actually means business this time and that the €7.2 billion, that's about $8 billion bailout will be released. But I am stressing that we're not there yet, and there is a tendency in this particular story, I have to say, for financial journalists to pick up a wisp of some information and run with it, and it gets bigger and better, and then poof, it's gone. And, there was nothing there in the first place. So I'm advising caution tonight that we're really close to a deal. The economic minister has said that something can be concluded in 1 or 2 days. But I think it'd be wise, very wise, to remain sceptical at this time because there's absolutely nothing official out of Brussels so far.
John, from what we understand, that some of the concessions that Greece is ready to make is possibly installing a higher VAT, a value-added tax, as well as going after income tax, people who are not paying income taxes. Is there a sense from people in Athens that they're willing to endure more austerity measures after months and months of protests?
My sense of it is not. You're absolutely right. I mean, tax here until the austerity measures were put in place was paying tax was, frankly, optional in Greece. There are plans to raise taxes on VAT. So, for example, tourism will become much more expensive in Greece in the future. For example, the tax at the moment on hotel bills and food in restaurants is 6%. The plan is to raise that to 13%. But there are some red lines on this particular tax. The Greeks say that they won't allow it to be increased on, for example, electricity, which is at 13%. And there's a couple of other points to make, Andrew, on tax. There's apparently a new tax on the wealthy, which doesn't surprise anyone given that it's a left-wing government here, and possibly a new tax on business. So all of these ways of raising money appears to have gone down well in Brussels. But again, I do stress that there's nothing firm yet.
All right, John. John, we have to go, but Arise News correspondent John Cookson live from Athens tonight. Thank you.